Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Not a bad day for us today to wrap up.
The Doctors, weekdays at 10 on WUTR.
40s, but that wind chill today kept it feeling more like the mid-30s. And we're going to see clouds thickening up as we head through the night tonight. Our next storm is on the way. It's mostly rain right now, a teeny bit of freezing rain, and it'll be snow by the time it arrives in our area here tomorrow morning. Now, there's not any big changes to the forecast from yesterday. Still looking at 3 to 6 inches for the valley into the north country, 1 to 3 inches for those south of the valley, mainly south of Route 20 as well. We also have the chance on top of the snow to see a period of sleet tomorrow in the afternoon and evening, freezing rain as well, and that includes this whole area here in the pink circle, so you'll see in the valley and further south. And there's also a chance for some rain for those in Otsego County tomorrow as well. Temperatures will be warming up just enough in the evening tomorrow where we will have that chance for snow and ice. So plan ahead for some slippery roads. Tonight we're nice and quiet, cloudy, but we stay dry until the morning. That's when we start to see the snow working its way in. By the early afternoon, roads will already be slick, and you'll see the pinkish purple color here. That could be sleet or freezing rain, and that will be moving into the area in the afternoon and evening. You'll see it's right over us for a few hours. A chance for some rain as well for those in Otsego County, but notice all snow in the north country all day tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, as temperatures drop, we'll have a chance for some light flurries, some light lake effect snow there through the night, and then it's quieter on Sunday. We'll be battling some clouds and maybe a light flurry, but we'll have some nice sunshine in here for some spots on Sunday as well. A nice quiet day, cold though, and setting the stage for a very cold night Sunday night. Now we're looking at the long-term temperature outlook for the next 2 weeks, and you'll see that a good chunk of the south has expecting warmer than normal temperatures for the last part of the month, colder than average up in Montana. And for us, we're not really seeing a signal either way. That means though that our temperatures will be near normal for the next 2 weeks, the end of December into early January. And what is normal? Well, that would be highs in the mid-30s to lower 30s by early January and nights in the teens. So we can expect a cold pattern here, even though it won't be colder than normal. It is very cold this time of year, and we expect our coldest temperatures of the season typically in late January, about a month removed from the winter solstice. So tonight we're cloudy. Temperatures will get down into the mid-20s. Tomorrow we're in the lower 30s in the afternoon with that snow, sleet also possible, and freezing rain. So roads will already be slick from the snow, but could be made even worse by that ice. So plan ahead. Sunday's a better day for your errands if you have to run them. Cold though. Notice our high now, it looks like only in the 20s. We'll have fresh snowpack, hard to warm up with that, and we'll be down to 10 degrees on Sunday night. So expect a frigid start to the day on Monday. Temperatures only in the low 30s in the afternoon, 30s all week next week. And things are pretty quiet. We don't have much weather of consequence next week. Maybe a few flurries Tuesday and again Thursday. But overall, fairly quiet, good for travel. Nights in the teens, highs in the 20s, it looks like on Christmas Eve. So cold, but luckily quiet heading into the holiday.
Thanks, Colleen.
Yep.
Here's a look at what's coming up tonight.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Cold and breezy today, but not a bad end to the week. We had some really nice sunshine, beautiful sunset there at the end of the day. Only a few cumulus clouds and then some cirrus coming in this evening. And you can actually see the nearly full moon we have out there tonight through those cirrus clouds. Very, very bright. It's 99% full tonight. It'll be 100% full tomorrow night, but we'll be clouded in with the snowstorm coming through. So you can catch that out there through the filtered clouds out there tonight. It's known as the cold moon, December's full moon, and January's full moon next month will be the wolf moon. Now we do have those clouds like I was just talking about, those thin cirrus clouds. That's actually out ahead of our next weather maker. Here it is, bringing snow and rain already into parts of Pennsylvania. This will be arriving for us tomorrow morning, so we stay nice and dry overnight tonight, but that changes tomorrow. We're still looking at a good 3 to 6 inches of snow for most places in the valley up into the north country, and then 1 to 3 inches for those kind of along Route 20 and down south, where we'll have more ice and rain also possibly mixing in as well. Snow total is very difficult in a storm like this where we have the rain and sleet, because those can completely change the snow totals very quickly. But we are looking at that chance for sleet rain and freezing rain coming later in the afternoon and evening tomorrow, and then a little bit more snow just to end it all off overnight tomorrow night. So you'll see on the futurecast tonight, cloudy and dry. The snow starts to move in tomorrow morning. Roads will likely be slick by the early afternoon. We'll see that snow falling. You'll see the pink here. So sleet and freezing rain possibly falling in this area, possibly some rain all the way up into Cooperstown tomorrow, with the snow staying all snow in the North Country tomorrow as well. That's why you see those higher totals, more like 4, 5, 6 inches in that area, with 1, 2, and then ice down further south of the valley. We've got a little bit of snow falling overnight tomorrow night, and then here on Sunday we're going to have some sunshine. Some will be clouded in all day. They'll have a small chance for a flurry. Then going into next week, the pattern starts to get very, very winter-like appropriately. Winter starts Tuesday, and you'll see the long-term temperature trends. We've got this warmer than average area down in the south, Montana with some colder than average temperatures, and for us, we're not really leaning one way or the other, so we're expecting near normal temperatures, and normal temperatures over the next couple of weeks are mid to lower 30s by early January, and then nights in the teens, so you can expect some very, very cold mornings and cold afternoons, getting only to around freezing by New Year's Eve. So we're expecting a very, very cold start to the year next year, but not colder than normal for this time of year. So cloudy overnight tonight, getting down into the 20s, a little bit breezy tonight, and it will be tomorrow as well. So we'll have that wind chill factor, snow falling, sleet maybe falling later in the afternoon and evening, a little more snow overnight tomorrow night, and then we are cold and quiet for next week. We're going to start off Monday morning very cold. I'm actually predicting that Sunday night will be our coldest night of the season so far, down to 10 degrees Monday morning. So a very, very cold start there. Highs in the 30s for much of the week next week, and no big storms, it looks like, at least at this point. Tuesday and Thursday, we have small chances for a little light snow falling, but other than that, it'll be cold and quiet heading into the holiday, which is good news for everybody traveling leading up to Saturday, of course.
Thanks, Colleen. There's more Eyewitness News coming up after the break.
Eyewitness weather forecast.
We had some really nice sunshine today, despite being a good 20 degrees colder than we were yesterday. 25 degrees colder this afternoon. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s for us. And we had some cirrus clouds come in at the end of the loop here. You'll see for a nice sunset. And you can see the full moon out there tonight. We do have the cirrus clouds overhead, but they're thin enough that bright full moon is peeking through. December's full moon is called the cold moon. It will technically be full tomorrow night, but will be too cloudy to see it, so you may see it out there this evening. You'll see those clouds here. Those are out ahead of the snow and rain, which is now making its way into northern Pennsylvania. Won't quite make its way here to central New York until tomorrow morning, so we'll have a nice quiet night out ahead of this storm. And we're still looking at several inches of snow accumulating for us tomorrow, but now the storm is trending a little bit warmer, which means more sleet and possibly freezing rain and even rain for us tomorrow. So we're looking at 3 to 6 inches of snow falling from about Utica up north into the North Country, and 1 to 3 from about Route 20, further on south. This is how much snow is expected to fall, but it likely won't actually be this much on the ground at the end of the day, because we'll have the snow and then the sleet falling on top of it, maybe some freezing rain and rain as well. So either way, it's going to be a very slushy mess tomorrow. Plan ahead, avoid traveling if you can, and plan that for Sunday. Looks like the better day for that. Tonight we're cloudy but quiet. You'll see here at 6:45 a.m. we're starting to see the snow work its way in. This will make roads slick already by the early afternoon tomorrow, and you can see the pink here. Lots of sleet and freezing rain possible here, especially in the afternoon and evening. You'll see that rain starting to work its way in, so things will be right on the edge of us having snow, sleet, freezing rain, or a little bit of rain coming in tomorrow. Those of you in the North Country will stay snow all day long. Luckily, won't have to worry about that ice threat, but that'll still make the roads slick. We'll have just a dusting possible through the night tomorrow night, and then here on Sunday, a quieter day. Some of us will even get into some good sunshine, but we'll have lake effect clouds and maybe a flurry or two elsewhere. And this will be a very cold day here on Sunday. We're setting the trend for that to continue next week. You'll see in the long-term temperature trends, we're not really leaning warmer or colder than normal, and we're leaning neither direction in our neck of the woods, but that means temperatures will be near normal, and normal for this time of year is about the mid-30s. By early January, it drops down to the lower 30s, and our normal nighttime temperatures are in the teens, so we can expect expect to see lots of cold mornings and afternoons in the low to mid 30s here over the next couple of weeks. Does look like the chilly trend will be sticking around for early January for us as well. Tonight we're cloudy and quiet, anticipating the arrival of snow for us tomorrow morning. We'll see that snow falling for much of the day, then a period of sleet and maybe even some freezing rain and rain. It will be a very slushy mess tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Sunday's a quieter day, but cold. It looks like our temperatures won't be able to warm beyond the 20s because of the fresh snowpack on the ground. And look at that temperature Sunday night. That's the coldest I've forecast so far this season, 10 degrees to start off the week next week. But temperatures will be much more normal next week, not like this kind of wonky week we have had this past week. Highs are in the 20s and 30s, fairly quiet, maybe some flurries Tuesday, Thursday, but it looks like no big storms to impact travel, luckily, next week.
Thanks, Colleen. There's more Eyewitness News coming up after the break.